Hey, how you doing? Harold Honow here with Infinite You. Let's take a ride. I want to show you something I've been working on. It's called the Embody Now app, and we're on the demo site. You can look at it yourself at embodynow.org. But let's take a quick run through. We're not going to hit all the little tabs and the buttons here. That's for you to check out. This is a short video giving you a rundown on what we've created so far, and it is still in development. So we're taking advice, we're asking for opinions, we want to know what would make this better for you, and we're taking everything into account and see if your idea makes it and sticks. Okay, so what is Embody Now? It is a volunteer wellness and impact restoration platform. What does that mean? So right now, some of the challenges that we see in our world right here: volunteer burnout, fragmented system, missed connections. And what does that mean? So when you go to volunteer, did you find the volunteer organization that you wanted to work with? How easy was it to sign up? Where were they when you showed up? Were you able to clock in and clock out so you have all your data tracked? Well, that's what we're doing, is a holistic approach to not just giving you the data, making it seamless to get in and get out and find the organizations that you truly want to give back to, but also offer you some type of give back for your sweat equity. And that comes in the form of our wellness toolkit. So let's get a little bit further dive in here. Take a deep breath. Okay. Platform features. Again, like I mentioned, we want to make it seamless for you, the volunteer, the one that wants to give back to your community. So smart time tracking, clock in, clock out, geospatially tracked, the wellness toolkit from mind, body, and spirit, even down to financials, your budgeting. What are the different opportunities out there? How do you turn your ideas and your art into a business? Right? How do you create your own nonprofit? So all of this financial business literacy, we're going to make available in this platform. Now, the time that you give, because we can't put the stamp of this being a currency, this is not sweat equity turns into physical money. This is just a gamified version of that. So it opens up a wellness toolkit, but every time you volunteer, every hour you volunteer, when you clock in and clock out, you gain a heart pulse. So you get to raise your frequency with the more pulses, the more times that you give to your community. And we track the impact. So you have your own impact dashboard, not only for you as a volunteer, but for our nonprofit organizations and our corporate social responsibility partners. So the community connection is another big part of this, because all the platforms I looked, there's not another platform out there that is offering this level of interaction. We're not only rewarding you in this digital space with the app, but we want to pull you away from that for these real interactions with real humans and practitioners and therapists and your community to commune with. Dances, sound bath, yoga, meditation, free events, discounted events. How can you go find your community? We don't want you to be alone. That's what we're doing a lot of times, is walking this road alone. That's a big part of what we're doing. That's what makes us different. So we are going to add a premium feature to this, and we don't know exactly what that's going to look like and where we draw the line between free and premium and a paid subscription. But at the end of the day, when you start to pay, you get more stuff, and we'll let you know more about that. It would be a good idea when we get to the end of this to go ahead and go on the website and sign up and join on the wait list. We've got plenty of room for you. So what, again, just like I mentioned earlier, mindset, breath work, conscious conversations, finances, movement, yoga, connections, all of that will be contained with extra information in our premium subscription model. Now, if you really want to dive in and look at what the back end would somewhat look like as far as some of the features, and also give us some input on what you would like this to look like to make it more seamless, more interactive, and more fun for you, you can clock in as a volunteer and set up your dashboard. I'm not going to go into each one of these buttons. I'm trying to make this video somewhat short. So volunteers, nonprofit, CSR partner, again, that's corporate social responsibility. And that would be if you work at USAA and they offer you opportunities to go volunteer at the food bank, they want to track if you showed up, how long you were there, and all that stuff. So this is where we get to help those organizations out, make that connection, and also track the data for them. So again, this a wellness pro. That's if you're a practitioner and you want to log in through there. Go ahead and click that. Look at what the filling out the information looks like, as well as your dashboard. Just follow the prompts all the way through. We are going to have a shop, whether it's on the app itself or it's located on a web link. That's going to give you access to all of the Infinite You and Embody Now merch. Quantum tools also get you access to some of our wellness practitioners, some of our financial advisors, and all the information that we're going to be adding to these toolkits, these treasure chests, if you will. And I think that's what this is going to look like when you get into the premium. You're going to unlock a treasure chest. And also, the more that you give, these heart pulses will unlock a treasure chest that'll have different tools in there, like a monthly gift bag that you would get sent to your home with, whatever you like, right? Okay, we don't need to look into that. You can click that button and see some of the demo stuff we have in there. Now, our trusted partners, we already have a bunch of amazing organizations that we work with, like the Food Policy Council, River Aid San Antonio, Gardopia Garden, Solar Punk Summit, and of course, Infinite You as our other, part of the business, and I am the owner and founder of. So this is for our trusted partners that you can find their information and get to know who you're going to volunteer with, as well as some of our organizations that are giving up some of their, tickets for events and different things that they have going on, not just here in San Antonio, but this is potentially going to be statewide and then nationwide and then international as we grow. And it's all going to be thanks to you. The more you spread the word, let us know, donate, help keep this vision going, then we can sustain that. And then we'll be able to give back more. So here we are with the interactive demo. When you get there, it's going to say show interactive demo. Click the button. And then you see here previous and next. So you can actually go through all of the little dots here and see each of the parts and go ahead and click on all the buttons and find out what the tabs do, where they take you, what this will look like when we run through it. You can look up you can find gigs, our volunteer opportunities through time on the calendar if you're only available on the weekends. Also, if you do our AI search engine, our agent will go ahead and find you what you're interested in. Also, if you want to look up a location, say either your side of the town or you're on vacation or you're out to another city for a convention and you have downtime. And when you go and volunteer, we want to ask how you're feeling, what it felt like, and give us more information on what the journey was for you to volunteer. We want to make sure that everybody's on the up and up, and every bit of information that we can track for your mental, your physical, and your emotional well-being, that we get to do that for you. Because data is king. When you have data, you can make moves. Next, we have our free wellness toolkit and part of the interactive system that you can access even without volunteering. Find out what your stress level is. Maybe this can act as a journal for you where every day you go in here and you add your stress level and you kind of let the back end, your dashboard, give it the information that you need. So that way you can start keeping track of like what makes you feel good, what bothered you, how did you did you go get some water? Did you go into nature? Is that what helped you feel better? And then your AI agent will be able to pull and extrapolate this information to assist you as it grows, as we grow along with you. This is about embodiment. We want to embody now. So we've already gone over some of the premium wellness suite. This is where you'll activate music and all kinds of things. And we are looking for more information on what that could look like for you. Back in, keeping track of your rewards, your current level, your wellness score, your badges, all of that good stuff, your impact, your wellness rating, community contribution, how many hours, how much trash, what's the weight, how much CO2 did you save from our atmosphere. And that is one major part of this app that we put together. Now, I would like to show you the most premium gold level, platinum level, subscription model that we're going to be working with to make this extremely gamified with the scavenger hunt and following the Herald's path and the Infinite You journey and sacred sites and all the information that comes with the solar eclipses that essentially led me to creating this system. Why are these places part of history? The Egyptian pyramids, the Mayan ruins, Easter Island. All that information will be added in there to take you on a global journey, a cosmic journey, if you will. At the bottom of the website, this is where you'll find places to sign up and get on our wait list, to donate, to be a sponsor, be a volunteer, practitioner, nonprofit organization, or a CSR partner. So that's the end of this demo. Please go check out embodynow.org. My name is Harold Honow, and this is the Embody Now app demo. Have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.